So what is a composite bow? Well, that's simple. That's anything made of natural materials. That's a bow that consists of more than two materials. In my case, I use grass, wood, and sinew. Now, what is balancing a composite bow? I get a lot of questions about that. And with my horse bows and with typically any composite bow that has these similar curves and has a lot of reflex, you're going to need to do some type of balancing of the bow when you string it up, or it'll have damage. It doesn't matter whether it's made with, in my case, bamboo, wood, and sinew, or if it's made with horn, sinew, and wood, or horn, sinew, and bamboo. Both types of bows need that special attention when you first string it up, and it's called balancing the bow. It's pretty simple to do, but if you don't do it, it could wreck your investment. Now, what you're looking at right here is one of my simple composite bows. That's one of my toy models, for lack of better words. But there's no sinew involved in this bow. It's just bamboo and wood. It's glued up and wrapped with a modern type of wrapping and glue as well, and they perform quite well. But I created something here that was easily made available to most people within their budget, and still something you can have a lot of fun with. But you have to also balance these. This is with the horse bow. So this right here, you're looking at one of my less expensive horse bow models. I believe you would call this a U-finish model. It's fully functional, ready to shoot, but it has no custom work done, no decorations, no coloring, nothing like that. But we're going to go ahead and, this is its profile, unstrung. We're going to brace it up and go through the balancing process. When I string them up, I typically use the step-in or step-through method, and I have this demonstrated on other videos of mine on my website, and I also have created a bow stringer specific to my bows, in case you're interested. So, carefully string it up. Step out of it carefully. Take a look at its profile and find spots that are going to create issues. Know which is your top and your bottom limb. Right off the bat, you can see that they both need a little bit of flex right here, or you're going to have some issues. So we're going to go ahead and balance this bow now. It's just very gentle flexing with your hand positioned here and here, and the limb positioned inside of the limb, which is the belly, against the knee. And all you're doing is gentle flexing until you're happy with its profile. Now the good thing is, if you order a horse bow from me, I send you a picture of what its profile is supposed to look like. More work here. Now the good news is, if you don't feel like doing this but you still want to own a composite bow or one of my bows, then you can order the D-Flex recurve. It doesn't require this treatment, but if you want the ultimate in performance that I offer in my styles, then you want to get the horse bow, and you're just going to have to deal with this part of it. And really, after a few times, it becomes no problem at all. You know exactly where it needs to be, and it's not going to ever change. It might get a little easier for you and the bow, and that's just because you're getting more accustomed to it. Just like riding a bike. The more you do it, the better you get. Now, we're also going to show you a demonstration here. So if I unstring this now and let it sit for 30-40 minutes or an hour, it has memory. It'll go back to the position it wants to be, its relaxed position. Yeah, it looks good. Let's do some shooting. Alright, so as you can see, I set up the chronograph. Let's just sling some over this so you can see that this is a good bow, and then we'll get to the next part of the video. So let's get to this right now. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to show what is considered memory in a composite bow and what they do when you unstring them. Okay, they need balance when you string them up. Specifically, something with 5 curves. That is the one that I call the horse bow. Okay, there's other bows that are made by other bow makers that are horn composite bows, and they have more extreme reflex to them, and you better believe it, they need balance. Now, I'm specifically talking about bows made out of natural materials. Now, the deflex recurves don't need this type of treatment, so if you're interested in a composite bow of mine, but you don't want to do the balancing, then go ahead and get to the deflex recurve. Of course, if you have more questions, just contact me and I'll help you out with that. Now, so balancing these, why is it important? Well, because if you don't do it every time, then you're going to slowly kill your bow. And what's going to happen is it's going to damage, one limb's going to damage the other, and it's eventually just going to lose all performance or break typically the top limb. But another cool thing about my bows is that I can replace the limb for you. Now, I don't want you to go kill your bow so I can replace the limb for you. I want you to take care of it. I put a lot of work into this, and this is normal behavior for these bows. This and my sinew composite horse bows, they must be balanced. They have memory. They'll go back. So if you take care of it and you do that, then you'll never need to contact me to help you out. But if you slip up, don't blame it on the bow. Just contact me and I'll hook you up. Okay? So let's string it up and let's see what it looks like now, so this way I can show you. It's been probably now, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. So we're going to string it up and we're going to see what the profile looks like and how it's changed, okay? Put it over here. This is my top limb, okay? As you can see, this limb has a little more bend than this limb. Top limb, bottom limb. So if I didn't balance this, then this top limb would start to die. Hopefully that's clear on camera. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today, and I appreciate you watching. If you like this content and you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe, hit the bell so you know when my next video comes out. If you have any questions regarding these, you know where to get me. Thanks again. I'll see you guys next time.